Hello and welcome to game number 2 of this best out of 3 for the semi-finals for the ASUS Open 2012 final battle of the year. And we are watching Empire taking on Navi. We know that Empire took game number 1 quite convincingly, may I add. And Navi has to force out a game number 3 if they still want to go towards the finals, where they will meet, or where the team that will win this best out of 3 will meet Virtus Pro, who has already secured their way into the finals earlier today. And I am not going to be casting this match by myself. I will be casting this match together with EternalEnvy, captain from No Tide Hunter, who just put on his headset again, I believe. Welcome. Are you actually there? I hear you.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, I just introduced you perfectly on time. So we are inside the game.
Magnus, oh my god. Why would you do that?
Because they want to see a game number 3!
Oh no, I hate that hero. Please remove him from the game.
Well, it can't be that bad. Actually, I have to say, I've seen a lot of Magnuses lose. Okay, okay, I also have to say, I've seen Navi not lose with the Magnus. But it was, I've seen lineups lose that had a Magnus and a Sven.
What teams are playing? Like, doesn't really matter.
Absolute Legends and Mouse Sports, both of those has done that before.
And who were they against?
Absolute Legends was up against Paul's and Mouse Sports. I don't know. I think KP. Yeah, KP.
I think they were against Riaz Agents. No.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, every hero loses at one point. Like they're not 100% winner heroes. Like a hero isn't in balance just when they have 100% win rate. It's like this hero has like 80-something% win rate.
Yeah, it is a very high win rate. To be fair, we still have different heroes in the game as well. Let's just go over them real quick. We have a Bat Rider, Bounty Hunter, Wisp and Undying all banned out. And then I mean, like you said, if Empire doesn't ban out the Magnus, well, Navi won't, because they have a chance to pick it up. They're going to be running not the Magnus mid though, and I've seen Navi win when they had the Magnus played by Dandy mid. But they pick up the Templar Assassin as well. Darkseer Jakiro already picked up by Empire. Now that you know that is probably going to be a Magnus offlane, have you changed your opinion?
I have. I think Magnus mid's way better, just because you get the higher levels. It's much more scary. But I mean, Navi decides to take out Scandal's best hero by picking him early. Because if you don't pick it, then Scandal would have picked it.
Yeah, that's true. And the Shadow Demon there as well, so that looks to be maybe the start of an aggressive trial. I'm hoping for a Gyrocopter, but one can only hope. Empire's going to be having to pick up some first though. I mean, they've got their offlane already with the Darkseer, who could potentially also be solo mid. And I guess the same thing could be said for Jakiro, but honestly, I haven't seen anybody doing that before apart from Dandy.
Scandal's done it before. The funny thing is, both Scandal and Dandy got destroyed when they did this against a random team, but against each other, they're even. So I don't even know how that works.
Well, then maybe they don't know themselves how to counter it or something. I don't know. Nah, that can't be it. We have a Klinks picked up, so Phonic's signature hero right there.
So you know Darkseer is gonna go mid, and this pretty much tells their lanes. Empire is gonna go for the aggressive tri lane. Well, they don't have to if they go for super mind games, because Navi's like, oh shit, they have Klinks, we have Magnus. We're gonna offlane Magnus against Klinks. That's suicidal. Like, I think Navi's plan was to ban out the Klinks in the second phase so that the Magnus wouldn't be stuck in a situation where it solos against the Klinks and the Klinks got complete free farm and the Magnus just like leeches experience. But then since Empire is doing good picks, they pick it in the first phase instead of the second phase where they usually pick it. Like, Navi might be in some trouble now. Let's see how long it takes them to do their picks.
Yeah, because they're taking a long time.
Yeah.
Going into the banning or bonus time, that is. We still have the Sven in the pool. We have, of course, the first pick for Navi. But it's like you said, it's a mind game. What you would expect is Phonic, short lane, Klinks, Darkseer mid, Jakiro, aggressive, tri lane. Possibly.
Yeah, but if Navi expects that, and Navi puts the Magnus top, then Empire's like, okay, they're gonna expect us to do this, so then they're gonna put Magnus top, so we're gonna put
it's
Klinks
double
top.
mind games!
Yeah, we lost to EG because of that mind game yesterday.
Oh, and there goes the Gyrocopter. Okay, that's a sad thing, because I was kind of hoping that I was gonna see him, but nope, not gonna happen. So that's indeed an aggressive trial. And Godlike, he always bans out the Broodmother. May I just say that? as a captain, you probably know that Goblek does not like Broodmother at all. When there were still 3 bans at the start of the game, I casted like a week of Empire games or something because it just went that way. He always banned out the Broodmother in the first 3 bans. Every single time. Every single game. And if he didn't, he picked it up. Just saying, I'm giving you some inside information here. If you're up against Empire, they hate Broodmother.
That's okay, we don't pick that hero anyway, and I already knew that.
Well,
Empires and other teams you have to study, right?
That's true. Oh well. But that was a very quick ban out. I mean, a very smart quick ban out also, because they kind of forced Navi to not have that much time left. They ban out the Keeper of Light, another aggressive Trilan hero, and again Empire making sure they're not wasting any time. Like.
Yep, it's good because is Navi low on the bonus time? Yeah, there are only 4 seconds left. So then Empire is gonna go for the fast ban. Actually, might be why they banned the Broodmother, because they're not thinking that they're not really thinking like of the big picture. They're just banning whatever.
Yeah, just making sure that Empire gets pressured with time.
Yeah, because I don't see why Navi would ever pick Broodmother right now. They already have their offlaner, already have their mid laner, unless they go for a carry Broodmother or they go for a carry Magnus, which is very, very rare. Like, there's really no reason for them to pick that hero. So Empire are just banning fast heroes right now to keep up the pressure.
Yeah, and they're just banning heroes that they don't like to face. Like I said, Broodmother, Lone Druid is one of those heroes as well. I mean, it's just a 4+1 hero that can just farm and just be annoying. They ban out the Luna as the last one. That's actually one that they probably thought about. They actually used some of their time for that one, as the Sven was actually the last banner from Navi. And there goes the Leshrac. So that's already Shadow Demon Leshrac setting up for some tri lane there. Disruption followed up by Split Earth. Pretty nice. Maybe Empire. Bane is still in there. They probably like playing that one. And of course also, I mean, Leshrac is a great hero to have together with the Magnus. If you have a reverse polarity, Leshrac, Split Earth over the top, Lightning, Edict, a lot of AoE damage going through.
I don't expect Empire to go Bane just because they don't. It doesn't fit the AoE lineup. Well, like Clink's a single target, but then Dark Star Jakiro, you kind of want to combo with that. So a hero like Cuddle would be good, which is why it got banned by Navi. Wonder what else they can get, like Lina or something would be pretty good.
That is true. Shadow Demon himself would be good, but he's already picked up, and they are now. I mean, they have already used some of their bonus time, but for the first time, they're really ticking in heavily into their bonus time, and this is also helping Navi out a lot, of course. I mean, giving them some time to think about what they are gonna do, as they don't have any bonus time left, basically. Hello, Tidehunter. That is unusual.
No, it fits. Like I said, it fits the AoE mindset of their team.
True.
Where they just go for the disables of Tidehunter with Jakiro and they force the opponent back, while the Clinks can just stand there and shoot people. Because you want to make sure the Clinks doesn't get focused on. Also, the Tidehunter is a hero that Empire favors against Magnus. They actually tried this against us. It didn't really work though, but the Tidehunter is a good counter to Magnus just because of the Kraken Shell. You can use your Ravage to save your team when everyone gets RP'd.
And there's the Enigma. And this is interesting, because Empire was actually banning out the Enigma in the first ban previous game, but now they have to play against it, and this makes me think about how lanes are gonna go. So maybe Enigma,
I'm scared.
Enigma long lane, Magnus mid, TA tri lane.
No, I think they can. Like, usually when you look at this lineup, you expect the Enigma to safe lane, because Enigma usually safe lanes, and you would expect the Leshrac, Shadow Demon safe lane, and then the Magnus off lane. But because Clinks is, they expect the Clinks to be short lane, they could just aggressive tri lane with Leshrac, Enigma, and that can push down the tower instantly, and there's nothing that Clinks can do about it.
Enigma actually on the aggressive tri lane? I have to say, I've never seen that before.
EG's done that twice to us. One time it worked, one time it failed. It kills towers. Like if it's against one hero, like Clinks, against Leshrac, Shadow Demon, Enigma, then they're just gonna creep skip you and then kill your entire, kill your wave and kill your tower. Reaver.
Weaver. Okay. And all of a sudden, I think the aggressive trial lane not so aggressive anymore.
Reaver aggressive trial lane is not bad. It's been used by a lot of teams in the past. Complexities used it. I think EG. Like, I might be wrong about that, so I'm not gonna say EG. I know Complexities used it.
Nice. I haven't seen Complexity play in a while, so you would know more about that than I do, regardless.
Well, they used it like half a year ago.
Oh,
or more.
okay. Oh, then I don't remember that.
My team has talked about it sometimes. It's not bad. So Funnick is gonna go to safe lane, and I'm not exactly sure what Navi's gonna do about this. Let Heaven bind the wrong items, going back all the way back to base to buy a chicken. Okay.
Bad. But yeah, we have actually got Funnick, of course, on his signature killings. On the bottom lane, we have Silence on his Tidehunter. It's gonna be Goblek on the Jakiro. Blow Your Brain will be playing the Weaver, and we will have Scandal on the mid lane on the Darkseer. Yeah, up against Dandy probably. We have got Dandy up on the Templar Assassin. Of course, it's gonna be Poppy this time on the Leshrac. Interesting to note, because normally it is actually Arsart playing the Leshrac, but Arsart is actually playing the Shadow Demon. As for the people in the chat, Cloudy is actually Arsart, is actually Smile, is all the same person. We have a host playing the Magnus. It is a carry Magnus. Aggressive trial lane from Navi. Top lane.
Disrupt into Lesh Stun into Skewer back. Okay, that sounds pretty cool.
It does. It's gonna be a dangerous lane for Funnick. They should know he is there. Yeah, they do have 3 sentry wards still left and has already placed one. And oh my god, look at them. They're being so close together, but they don't realize. I like this.
If he splits off the tree and then the E10 goes through, he's stuck. Well, I think once Light of Heaven sees the trial lane, he's just gonna go jungle. So the lanes are actually looking pretty good for Navi.
Yeah, invisibility up on the tide, so that will buy them some time to find out. It looks like, I mean, we've seen Weaver offlane before, so Light of Heaven might still think that it's gonna be an offlane Weaver, perhaps, but he also knows that Funnick is solo top, so then there's all of a sudden 2 heroes missing, and I don't have any wards inside that Radiant jungle, where now the 2 heroes are walking with Silent actually going towards the mid lane, and it's actually, I mean, then he knows, like, okay, there's heroes missing, have to be careful. Exclamation marks going off everywhere.
Okay, so they're gonna solo the Reaver against Enigma. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I would expect Enigma to dominate. I want to mention for a lot of viewers that people think TA loses to like a counter to TA mid.
Wait, they're starting out. Oh, the Shrexton actually missed. Sentry was there, but that combination failed. Sorry,
that really sucks. That's one of the only chances they're gonna have, because now the rotation started, and
yeah,
Poppy's gonna die now.
Poppy, Ice Bath, and that might be a first blood going through. One more hit needed. Leshraxton still hits, but it's Klinks that picks up the first blood money, and Arsart gonna try to run away from this one. War still being placed up by Silent, as now a Vorst can still skewer away, so it's gonna be fine, but he's gonna take some harassment there, as otherwise Arsart would have been there with the disruption to save his life, but that's the first blood gone, going the way of Empire. And indeed, I mean, if that stun from Poppy would have hit after that disruption from Arsart, might have been a whole different ball game right here.
I want to mention, like I said, that Darkseer mid against TA wins really badly. People think Darkseer wins or is a counter. It's not. It only is when you're Sentinel, because you can go to the forest and farm, because you're not winning the lane straight up. You have to go to the jungle and farm. And since Scandal's on Scourge, he's gonna have a really hard time farming against TA. TA is already having a really high advantage.
Yeah, 7 last hits and 7 denies for Dandy. It's 4 last hits, 0 denies for Darkseer. And in the meantime, top lane again. This time is going to be Silent in some trouble. Maybe getting screwed back. No mana actually up on Magnus. Of course, has to be careful. Still getting harassed something by the steering arrows, but he has to back off again. And I'm not sure how this aggressive trial is going to work. And while you're at it, like talking stuff to the viewers and everything, I haven't said it yet since a lot more people joined, but I do have internet issues and I might drop away, but I will be back. Just saying. And otherwise, there is, of course, you can watch this game inside the game client using the Starladder Season 4 ticket. You can watch all the games from the ASUS Open there. And you can also, otherwise, I don't want to send you away, but you can also watch the Starladder 1 stream, which is actually the official stream also, of course. It's in Russian, but it's still there. So, that's just me. And thank you for helping me break my viewer record. There we go.
Scandal got illusion rune. He should have used the illusion. Oh, what the? He's going for some epic block here.
Oh, Danny might actually go down.
Okay,
he dies.
I was actually gonna say that Scandal can use the illusion rune to stack the jungle, so he can stack 2 times, and then he can catch up doing that. But instead, he just goes for some epic block and kills Dandy right off the bat.
Yeah, Refraction no longer an issue with the Iron Shell long enough in range of that, and Scandal just taking the advantage of the lane, even though not by last hits, but still getting a bit of an advantage up on Dandy right there. Dandy did get a free bottle refill, I guess, with an empty bottle up on Scandal.
That really sucks, because Dendy was the only way they were gonna come back in this game, because he was the only one winning his lane. Light of Heaven, I said that Enigma should win bottom. I'm not too sure if I'm wrong about that. I think I'm correct about that, but Light of Heaven's losing because he had to buy a courier, and he bought 2 branches in a Clarity.
Yeah, he's got 11 last hits. Blow Your Brain is on 17, so he's doing nicely. I mean, he's even, of course, yeah, some of the last hits might be the Eidolons, which don't give as much, so it might be slightly inflated, but still, he's doing indeed nicely. In the meantime, there goes Dendy again, mid lane, Scandal, picking him up. Surge, Iron Shell, right by his tower.
I hate it when this happens to me in pubs. You're totally outplaying someone in CS, and then they just suddenly kill you. You're like, fuck, and then they kill you again.
And then all of a sudden you're losing your lane. So we're gonna have to see either, maybe, do we have to see some lane rotation from Na'Vi, or what do you think that they should do to get back into this game?
I think they can try, but I just don't see what they can do. Like, no matter how they change their lanes, it's not gonna work out that well for them.
Well, they can still, disruption up on tide. Ice Path gonna help defend it though. Shockwave still going through Silent, actually getting blocked in. You're getting skewered back, and that is a kill for Vorst on his Magnus. As, well, actually, that is the one spot. It is super annoying, and you see it all the time. If a disruption goes around there-ish, then you're not going to be able to run away from that one. You're getting blocked by your own illusions. Ice Path's still going to hit in the Vorst of this. They're going to throw out some harassment, but he won't be going down. He will be forced to probably either get some regens from his teammates, which he doesn't have, or, oh, he has a bottle again. Corey just brought it. Never mind.
Well, he was stunned anyway, so he wouldn't have been able to move. But this is the only time we're ever going to watch CS ever again. The Magnus tri-lane aggressive, because next patch they're nerfing this.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Ice Path going through, the Shrexon still heading up on Silent, no skewer back this time though. Vorst actually trying to block something, and he needs a skewer back right now, otherwise he might die. Damage still going through, might still go die. Uses stick charges, should be able to stay alive. No more stick charges left though, also no more bottle charges, but it still will be Poppy that goes down as Shrek. Ice Path doesn't hit, and Vorst still trying to save his life, will be able to do so, but will also be forced back to base, as the Sentry Ward from the Radiants actually tried to kill off Funnick, but they couldn't do it.
This really sucks for Na'Vi. If Lushrock hit the stun, he would have got the kill on Funnick.
No, Silent might still be going down. One more hit needed, and that's indeed Shadow Demon Solutions getting it. But he goes down as well. Now Poppy pops up his Edict, has to run away. Might be able to kill off Funnick, doesn't have enough life to do it though. Lushrock's stun is still gonna hit, and he still gets it, but that is basically 2 for 2. I do think it's a pretty worthy trade with getting links with that one.
They got the experience for whereas Poppy didn't get anything. He's still level 3, whereas Funnick's level 5. And Shakarel's almost level 5, and Type's level 3, and let's see, 3 versus 5-5-3, so.
And disruption up, they're gonna continue going for it. Godlike is gonna be the target, Skewer's not gonna reach anymore, Shockwave is. And Ice Path is gonna try to block in some, doesn't hit anything. Now Cloudy has to get away from that from Funnick. As Godlike is actually still taking a lot of damage from this one, but is gonna be fine. Soulcatcher now also runs out, so he's safe again. As we are missing someone. Hello Tide, mid lane.
Amazing play by Scando. Then he had like 100 HP and he was about to dive the tower, but he knew that Puppy was missing. He just died, so that Puppy could be anywhere. And he backs off, and Puppy misses his stun.
Nice. And the Puppy goes back towards well, into hiding. He's just basically rotating around, maybe trying to go for mid, bottom. I mean, he still has a Sentry Ward, I think. Yes, he does. Might be trying to get a kill up on Blow Your Brain, because Light of Heaven is level 7, so the black hole is there. But then again, that also means that there is, that there should be a time lapse. He just got level 7. He has already used the point. No time lapse. This could be bad. And this could be a kill. This will be a kill. Hello. And that will be Lashrak's done. Bam. I think Blow Your Brain. I think you're dead. It is Enigma that picks up the kill. Pretty solid gank, to be fair. And he couldn't even use time lapse. I mean, the stun followed up on the black hole, of course. No chance to pop his time lapse, even if he would have had it.
Scandal's gonna go for the snipe on Light of Heaven.
Oh dear. It's nighttime, so he didn't see him just yet. Oh, now he sees him, maybe?
Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, he does. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Oh my god! Light of Heaven, run! Did they just, like, I don't know, just crossed each other? I'm not sure what I'm drawing here, but like they didn't see each other. They just, well, that was awkward.
That was lucky by Light of Heaven.
Yeah, very. Oh, Arsart gonna be having some trouble here. And we'll probably be dropping there, and that is indeed gonna be Funnick picking up another kill in the meantime. Mid lane was interesting because it looks like there should be 2 puddles of blood around here somewhere. Oh, there's one. Yeah,
Scandal, risky play there.
Did you see it? Because I didn't. I was top.
Yeah, he ran into Dundee who had 500 HP or 200 HP, and he tried to do some like next level regen into bottle during the middle of the engagement, but then it didn't work out properly, so Dundee just kills him. And he's like, okay.
Yeah, and that was well, it was a 1-for-1 though, as in they traded kills. It was of course still Scandal that died first, so Danny's still picking up the experience as the refraction already being popped off by that iron shell. That must be so annoying.
Dundee, like, he might be ahead of Scandal now because he's higher level slightly, and he does have more crew kills than him. Well,
if we look at net worth, there's only a 200 gold difference, which is really nothing to be fair, especially if you consider that there's actually oh, no, that's not from Navi, that's not from Dundee, I mean.
No, Dundee's ahead by 200 gold overall, 200 gold, and Scandal bought like 2 TP scrolls.
Disruption, Soul Catcher, follow-up stun, Scandal, trouble, dead, and it's Poppy that picks up the kill. Nice gank, nice setup, pretty safe. And in the meantime, and now they do know that Force is going to be by himself. Ice Path gets dodged. He basically waits until it disappears and then goes. Gush still hits, but he will be safe.
And okay, so they're going to roam around with Leshrac now, and this might be what they need to catch up.
Yeah, because they also need to get some experience up on a Force, because he is still level 5. He needs to be level 6 for Navi's plan to really work, because they've got massive teamfight potential. But they just don't have teamfights, really.
They actually caught up in most of our lanes right now. If they kill Funnick, this game's completely even. Light of Heaven's actually slightly ahead of Blow Your Brain, and Denny's ahead of Funnick now. I mean, of Scandal now.
Yeah, and whoa, tight. He's gonna be fine. Some counter-warding being done by Govlak. I do think so. I mean, if you look at the net worth, Klinks is so far ahead. He has 2 kills already for himself. Of course, he picked up the first blood money as well. And now again, 3 heroes on the top lane for Navi. So they're gonna go again, and they will probably want to kill off Funnick. But Funnick knows. He's almost got his second Oblivion staff ready.
If Funnick makes a mistake, then Navi will be even again. And then I believe Navi has a better lineup if they get even. But Funnick isn't the player that makes a lot of mistakes.
No, and I think Avos is gonna be sad soon because he's dead. Nice setup, like, Ice Path, invisible, and that wasn't even, I mean, the rest of the supports, they were right there, but they couldn't get there in time, it was too fast.
Yeah. If Empire's looking for one player to not make a mistake and carry the momentum, then it's gonna be Funnick, and he's ahead right now. And I honestly don't expect him to make any mistakes.
And I know, fanboying Funnick, you warned me for it.
Yeah, fanboying Funnick, like, I said that.
You did. Having said that though, I mean in teamfights anything can happen. We do have Titans are not level 6 yet either. We do have Light of Heaven level 9, however he's looking for a black hole. And he casted it, but it got interrupted, and that is a kill. 3 versus 1. Not gonna work out as the shockwave misses on Murray barely.
Oh no. Oh, I'm actually rooting for Navi if you can't tell. But even though I'm fanboying Funnick.
Yeah, we're gonna follow this one even though Shadow Demon's already dead. That's a level 6, that's the Ravage that hits 2. It is already the TA that drops Skewer away towards Scandal. There's no reverse polarity yet up by the Magnus because he didn't skill that at level 6. And he's gonna have to run away from this one unless Goblek is gonna be able to land on Ice Path. He's gonna try. Nice dodge by a Force though, should be able to get away, definitely. As in the meantime, that was by the way a solo kill for Funnick up on the Shadow Demon. More gold for him as his recipe for the Orchid is in the courier. There it is. Radiant's top tower is under attack. And he takes the tower as well because he can. In the meantime though, Weaver denying tower mid, so that's the first tower going down in the game, but it's get denied. Blow Your Brain going for Poppy. Is he gonna dive this? He has got the time lapse. Oh, he does it, but I don't know why. Wasn't that low.
Habos doesn't have reverse polarity.
No, he didn't pick it up at 6. I don't know why. Maybe it was a misclick.
No, it's because he was in the middle of a team fight, and he knows that if he gets a kill, then he'll level 7 anyway, and then he can skill it then. But now he doesn't have it. He's actually still gonna get it, like pretty early, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's almost level 7, so he's fine. Bloody Brain now coming in. He's by himself though. Just harassment going off there. As the shockwave actually goes through. Bloody Brain, of course, still very, very squishy. And I think he's trying to force out a reverse polarity, but it's not there yet. Not there yet. And now it is there. Hello. But now Bloody Brain is going to be extra careful. 17 seconds until he has a time lapse again. We do have Na'Vi with 5 heroes inside their own jungle, so we might see some 5-man Dota going on soon.
If they 5-man Dota bottom, Funny's gonna push top tower, and then they're gonna be forced to TP top. So I don't expect them to 5-man bottom.
Okay, and now they're gonna 5-man mid or set, or at least they're on their way. Vacuum in though. There's the Surge trying to get himself away. Poppy misses the stun. Scandal will be safe. Towers gets denied. So denied tower versus denied tower mid, as we're gonna have. In the meantime, it is Silent who is reverse polarities and goes down. Shadow Demon also went down though. Blow Your Brain making sure of that one, as he actually did not use time lapse yet. Doesn't have mana to do it. Nice Ice Path locks in 3. Blow Your Brain trying to get away. Lashrek's trying to get something that wasn't there anymore. Of course, trying to see if he went the other way around, I guess. But that wasn't the case. So 1-for-1 time lapse for Shadow Demon and reverse polarity use. Oh, Funnick.
That was really good for Empire.
Oh, Funnick. He wanted to see if he continued going, but he didn't. Yeah, he's on the hunt. He's got his Orchid. He's ready, as Roshan is being taken down also by Empire right now.
That one-on-one exchange was really good for Empire. They got a tower denied, but who cares? They got the tower anyway. And top tower just took 1,400 damage. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I have to say, I mean, there's still only basically 1 tower in favor of Empire, and both of the tier 1 towers mid are denied, so in that case it's even in that sense. But we do have 4k gold difference in favor of Empire. They are ahead in kills as well, therefore ahead in experience 5k. To be fair, 15 minutes into the game might not be all that much. At least not too... One team fight can fix a lot for Na'Vi, I think.
Yeah, one team fight can fix it. Because, the problem is the difficulty in winning that team fight. Sure, they have Magnus and stuff, but it's not like the Magnus has a blink or anything, and they do have the Ravage. They have a extremely strong Clinks, and they do have the Roshan advantage. I mean, the Aegis advantage.
Yeah, what do you think Weaver is gonna build? He picked up a Vitality booster. Is he gonna go for a Heart or Vanguard or still?
I don't expect him to get Heart or Vanguard till later. I mean, I don't expect him to
get a casual
Vanguard
Vitality booster, because he is Weaver, basically.
No, he'll get the Heart, but he won't get it now. I think he'll get something else for now.
Okay. Just curious. Mechanism already up on Scandal. Well, I say already, but he has it. He's got decent farm. As a Funny, we already saw his items. I'm just checking over items because I'm afraid I missed something, or we missed something. As they're gonna trade towers, maybe. TP's in towards the top lane though. Ice Path up on Light of Heaven. Does his Black Hole. More TP's coming in for Empire. Light of Heaven has to be careful. Still being slowed down. Nice disruption from Funny, slowing them down. Poppy on the run. Vacuum. It's on 3. Below your brain. Gonna try to find some people, taking a lot of damage from Edict. Ravage, Black Hole also being used, so catches out 2. There goes the Aegis, as the Tide dies as well. Light of Heaven is gonna be able to get away from that one, or at least, no, he's not, never mind. As Goblak dies as well. Now Dandy tries to get himself away from this one. And with the haste rune should be okay, but still Weaver chasing him down. He still has a time lapse. This might be a dive. 3 for 2 so far. Might be ending out worse for Na'Vi, even so, as Dandy pops a refraction, but it was already going off, and he still indeed goes down. Scandal picks up the kill. 4 for 3. And no towers going down on either side. Oh, not done yet though. Lashrek landing on Salapon Funnick. Sentry Ward is also there, but Funnick, 2 hits needed. He gets a kill. That's a team wipe in total. As Avorst finds himself up against Blow Your Brain, who still has his time left, and it's actually Avorst that backs off. Nicely so.
That was amazing. That doesn't happen much. Usually, when Na'Vi pushes your tower, a lot of teams make the mistake of trying to defend that tower, and so they TP in as 1, and that one hero gets picked up, and they lose the tower as well. But Empire does a 5-man TP into a 5-man Na'Vi squad. That's extremely risky, and it paid off. The
Ice Path helping up massively though, giving some people the time to actually get there. And of course also slowing down Light of Heaven. He was slightly out of position. He was basically on the wrong side of the tower to start with. So he still got his Black Hole off, but only hit on 2 unfortunately. We didn't have the reverse polarity in that fight though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That was something. As the tier 1 tower bottom still goes down. So that's the towers in favor of Empire. Now 2 towers in favor of Empire.
I didn't pay attention. I did pay attention, but I didn't see it. I believe Funny just orchided him and just killed him. Right? Is that what happened?
I think so, because I can't imagine him not trying to get away from his or trying to get off his reverse polarity. Not in that situation, because it would have been a perfect situation. Everybody was pretty close together, but that silence just did it as Blurbrain. Well, safely deciding to go the other way, because he is just on the was just versus 5 heroes. But it's gonna be 5 versus 5 man Dota again. Orchid again. Vorse getting away, taking a lot of damage though, and will also be taking some extra damage from that Orchid, but he's okay still. Darkseer will vacuum in, Light of Heaven, use a mechanism, also hitting on a Vorse of course, who still wants to go for a good reverse polarity. Gets only one though, and goes down as well as Klinks picks up the last hit. Now Blurbrain gonna be able to keep kill off Light of Heaven. Now Dandy getting it chased down, and he is the last hero alive from his team. This would be the second time in a row that Na'Vi has got a team wipe, and they only got one in return this time instead of the 2 of the previous time. And they didn't even have to face the Ravage that game.
They caught Havos off again. Like Havos this time was like, okay, I'm gonna get orchided, so I'm gonna stay in the jungle, and I'm gonna screw in and ulti so he can't orchid me. But Sputnik was already in the jungle, so they just got mind gamed.
Ooh, that's a fortification wasted. Now silence up again. He is going to be able to get away this time though, but that fortification was wasted. It was slight second too late. They tried to deny the tower from going down, but not successfully so. And there's actually a Crystallis now up on Klinks, as well as a Demon's Head, so Deadless around the corner. And it's going from bad to worse for Na'Vi, by the looks of it.
This is looking so hard. Unlike last game though, they have a chance. They do have the 2 biggest ultis in the game for comeback.
Yeah, they have got, by the way, Sooner Desolator up on the Weaver. I mean, that's gonna be painful. Not even going for more standard items, or at least for me, it's not a standard item to get the Deadless. It just shows that they're ahead, shows that they're confident. Tier 1 tower top still gonna go down, so some extra gold going towards Na'Vi, as we're of course waiting for Force to get his Blink Dagger, because he is building towards it. With the Blink Dagger, things might change. He might actually be able to get a reverse polarity off that case. Perhaps.
He's gonna sell all his items to buy a Blink Dagger, I expect. But he's gonna need to sell something else in order to get his TP scroll.
And he has it.
So I gotta get TP.
Okay, trap going off. They're gonna chase this? Nope. Just harassment. Silence still there though. He has got a Ravage however, and there are more people around. With Goblak being around there, 2 people of Empire on the bottom lane though. Tier 2 tower drops because it can, basically. There's only 1 tier 2 tower left on Na'Vi right now, and now they're on the run, or at least they're backing out. Silent made movement as if he wanted to go for a Ravage. Nice ice path.
Are you watching Funny? Look at this. He just AFKs next to the creep for like 30 seconds because he's like, okay, I'm gonna save this creep until there's actually going to be an engagement. I've never seen this from a Klinks player.
He is very farmed. I'm actually gonna put up net worth again to see that he is more than double as farmed as the highest farmer upon Na'Vi, which is Dandy on Templar Assassin.
Yeah.
That's
you should check the. I think the GPM is more accurate than the net worth.
I had the GPM up before I switched to net worth. So it is. I mean, it's maybe not double as much anymore as Dandy, but it's still close to that. Dandy almost has his BKB though. Might also make a difference in the next game. He has his BKB right now.
Really depends. If Reaver gets his spiders on you, then you're gonna lose your affection charges really quickly, and Klinks can kill you in 3 hits after that.
That doesn't sound like a desirable situation, to be fair. Or at least not for Na'Vi, from Na'Vi point of view. But they have got the BKB, they have got the Blink Dagger. Let's see, Light of Heaven has got his mechanism, no Blink Dagger or BKB just yet, so we'll still be interrupted with the Black Hole. Oh, look at the position of Silent.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, it's gonna work, I think. Silent always does this. He always comes from behind of Hunter. I've seen this in DreamHack. It's so annoying.
Okay, oh, he's being spotted though. Here he comes. More TP's coming inside. Here comes the Ravage. And that is Leshrac down. That is Shadow Demon down. There's a Black Hole ever. Hits on 2. Can they get the damage through? Damage is needed. Reverse polarity already used. Scandal surging himself away. Will be able to stay alive though as the Magnus dies. And it is again Dandy, the last one alive for Na'Vi. Rampage for Phonic. Hello, Phonic Rampages. That was quite insane. I mean, GG, well played, congrats. Na'Vi they do not want to fight that anymore. So it will be Empire versus Virtus Pro in the finals tomorrow. 1800. I can't believe. I mean, it just looks like such a casual team fight, and it looks so good for Na'Vi. But funny, he just stood there and hit stuff.
It's like playing against Sven. When you get him like really low, will void out with a lasso or anything. But if he survives with like 200 HP, he's gonna kill your whole team in like a second. And right now, Funnick is so insanely farmed that he's kind of like it feels like he's cleaving.
Yeah, it is quite insane. Well, that was a bit. I was hoping for a 3-game best out of 3. That's such a shame. Oh, hey, may I just you know, reflect on this game, about what you said about the start of the draft. Magnus, game is over, etc. He lost.
To defend myself, I did say that if he goes mid, but
yeah,
then
that's true.
If he didn't go mid, I did lower my opinion of the hero.
Very true. So yeah, for the people watching, this were the second semi-finals. Empire will now be guaranteed up against Virtus Pro in the finals tomorrow at 1800, so 6 CET time. However, there's also a third place decider where we will see Na'Vi taking on Rizriff Pocket. I really can't pronounce that first word, it's very bad. But they will face Pocket in best out of 3 to decide which one is going to be having the third place. They have played Pocket before earlier this tournament. That was actually the first game that both teams played. So it's going to be nice for them to end the game, like to end the tournament with the same game that they played. And well, I've been casting together with you these semi-finals. Envy, will you want to have any shout-outs or plugins or stuff like that?
I'll plug in my stream, twitch.tv/EternalEnvy, with 2 Y's at the end, not 1 Y. And that's it.
Okay. Also follow you on Twitter. Did you say that just now or not? I don't think so. You have a Twitter.
No. You can follow me on Twitter. It's EternalEnvy 1991. Someone stole my name.
Oh,
and you can follow me on Facebook if you want.
Okay. Well, as for me, I am Sheever. I'm Goes the Gamers Caster. If you want to support me, you can do multiple things. I have a YouTube, a Facebook, and a Twitter, all under the same name. Very simple. It's all SheeverGaming. And you can also turn off Adblock if you want to support me. Anyway, this was the last game of the night. Like I said, we're going to have a game tomorrow. It's going to be starting at 12 CET time for the third place decider. 1800 for the finals tomorrow night. I have to say, as you are used from offline finals, there might be some delay, as it is, of course, scheduled in together with a lot of other games in the finals on stage in the Cyber Arena in Kiev, Ukraine. So be ready for that possible delay, as there also, of course, was a lot of delay today. Anyway, stick around for watching commercials and nothing else, though. Like, that's gonna be it. And oh my God, my internet! Hold on. I'm very happy with that. May I just say that? Super happy. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for co-casting, Envy. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and I hope you come back someday. That'll be cool.
Whenever I have breaks. Just happens that today I didn't have any scrims or matches.
I'll Skype you a bit more often. Anyway, jumping out of this game, and here's the outro, etc.
I have so much haters. Wait, we're not on